$1 million house. It looks nice. It's what I always wanted. But then months later, you have the maintenance and the upkeep of this house. It's draining you financially. Things get stressful. That's one bucket.
I agree.
The other bucket is you borrow for an investment in a triplex or a duplex or a condo, some other form of real estate, commercial. And that, one would argue, would be a good investment or a good borrowing because it's bringing you income, right?
Agreed.
Which solves one of the main problems for persons who are in the process of gaining financial literacy, which is solving for the revenue side or the income side, right?
Agreed.
And so when you look at borrowing, you want to really make a delineation between borrowing or using borrowing to acquire wealth versus just for consumption.
Agree. So it's really wants and needs.
Yeah.
Both of us could buy the same house, the same $1 million house, $200,000 house. And for you, that could be a want. For me, that could be a need.
Right.
Similarly, some person may want to borrow for school fees. That's not a good decision, but you may need that. That may be a need. To keep your child in school, you may need to borrow that.
Yeah.
So that goes back to understanding your situation, understanding what you want to do. But so I do understand why sometimes we call it bad debt, and I agree it's bad debt, but it's a necessity.
Right.
But you should not do that on the regular. And two, you should make sure plan for these expenses so you don't have to do that again. Similarly with a credit card, just because you have it, are you spending that on wants or needs?
Yeah.
So most persons spend their credit card stuff on wants.
Yeah.
And I'll pay for it next month. You're still accumulating, depending on the bank you're at or the program you're accumulating immediately. I'm seeing some banks are giving you 2-3 months sometimes, but it's still understanding your situation. And debt has toppled empires. Debt has destroyed lives. The debt that you take on today, especially with the credit bureau coming on board, can affect your great-grandchildren. If you yourself take on a $300,000 loan for an investment that you didn't fully assess, or you purchase a house just to impress your friends, your neighbors, your cousins, to meet, just to say, hey, I'm on the same level as you.
Yeah,
that
social
same
pressures.
debt level can literally put you in a position where I've seen purchases